After the week that I had, glad to see the fam, connected to the lamb. He made me who I am, yeah. Ay, and we don't do it for the gram, no. This is telegram, no, I gotta let the world know. Said I just got paid, thank God that the sun is shining. Ay, and wifey by my side as we're rolling down the highway. We're gonna have a good time and we ain't tryna hurt nobody. And you can say what you want to, we don't care what y'all say. Pull up to the party and we everybody watching and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. Pull up to the party and we everybody watching and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. It's been a long week, me and my peeps just wanna have a good time. I got the peace of God in my heart. I won't let nobody kill my vibe. By God's grace, all my bills are paid. I'm ready for the soul train line. And if you feeling like I feel, now you know that God's real. Don't let nobody change your mind. We on another level, turn down for what? Cause them blessings keep on falling when them praises go up. Pull up to the party and everybody watching and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. Pull up to the party and everybody watching and we about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. I got gas in the tank, money in the bank, worship mode squad, that'll never change. And when I hit the dance floor, don't try to judge me, shout it. You don't know what I've been through. It's just another day that the Lord made. I choose to be glad. I'ma clap my hands, stomp my feet. Ain't nobody but religious folks mad. I'm putting on for my city, whole team with me, wife here by my side. You know we stay dripping, we gon' have a good time. Ain't nobody tripping if you don't like what we doing, get missing. All my ladies, if you having a good time, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. All my fellas, if you're having a good time, let me hear you say, oh yeah. Say, oh yeah. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Ooh, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time.
so my life is a ball. Just stumbling block like I already saw. Talk heavy like the press walk heavy, cause I'm blessed. Never ever have I ever been like the rest. Through the trials and the tests, I'm not even pressed. Good through it all, and I'm so blessed.
Always I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And I trust you through it
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you when you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.
Boom! Yo, 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 yo! Welcome to a brand new episode of Would You Date You with your boy DJ Preach and...
Oh, you usually give me such a wonderful interview, like the long intro, the beautiful, the fabulous, and all of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you, every time we start,
Wow.
this happens. It's always a hiccup.
Hold on, wait a minute. But you're not going to make me be the hiccup. Hey, it's your girl, Nikki V.
What was that?
That's the chow.
What?
I've been doing that for a long time, but I never did it on the show, and that's who I am. So I was like, oh.
Where you learn that from?
I've done it since I was in Cali.
Why?
That's just what I do.
That's what... Child, what does it mean?
It just means, hey, how you doing? What's up, people? Bring that energy up.
There we go. There we go. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Hey, boy, we got Coy in the joint. What's good, bro? Got Carrie in the building. Country Biscuit in the building. Oh, my boy Jay in the building.
Hey.
All right. Y'all stay right there. Don't y'all go nowhere now. Y'all in attendance tonight. I love y'all to death, man. For real. What's up, family? Listen, JS3 in the building. My bro in the building.
Look at all these dignitaries.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
How you guys doing?
Y'all good?
Wow.
I gotta be obedient.
Okay.
You know, people be saying like, don't start the show until you do the welcome intro.
Oh, okay.
So we gotta do the welcome intro.
Okay.
All right. No. We're gonna change it up tonight.
Oh.
We're gonna do something different tonight.
Okay.
Minister T-Pain once said, do something different.
Oh, okay.
Remember he said that about 2 years ago?
Not Minister T-Pain.
Minister T-Pain said, do something different.
No.
Y'all keep doing the same thing.
Oh, no.
Do something different.
Oh, no.
Let's do something different. Let's go. Come on. Hey. Hey. Woo. Woo. Where that energy. Yo, where that energy. That energy. Let's go. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, welcome to the show. Hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We do this once before. We do this thing from coast to coast. I said, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, I said, welcome. I said, welcome. I said, welcome.
That's right.
I said, welcome, welcome. I said, welcome, welcome. I said, welcome, welcome. I said, welcome, welcome. I said, hey, a Carolina, welcome. Hey, a DC, I said, welcome. Hey, I said, LA, grab your mama, grab your grandma, grab your sister, brother too, and welcome to the show. Hey, welcome to the show. 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 I said, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey. Woo. All right.
I like that a lot.
Whoever likes the intro, I'm glad you like it. Don't. But listen. Just because you like the intro, that don't mean cut it off now.
Oh, yeah.
That don't mean leave.
Don't do that. Well, don't do that. That won't be polite. That's not polite.
Oh man, what's good, y'all? Oh man, beatboxing.
Listen, don't have me to do extra stuff.
Oh man.
Please.
Listen, man.
Flower giving my D vibes.
Man, listen. I know the flower. Oh, you talking about the lapel? Man, they always making fun of my lapel. It's whatever, man.
It's
Listen,
what you do.
Listen. I am so glad that all of you guys are in the building again. Shout out to all of you guys again, man. Thank you to all of our supporters. Thank you to everyone who is, like I said, still trying to figure us out. You know what I mean?
Are people really trying to still figure us out?
So we got these. I got this thing called peekers.
Oh.
You know, people like to do peekaboo to kind of see what's going on. What's going on with Nikki V? I'm nosy. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with Preach? I'm nosy. They disappear, they come back. They disappear, they come back. Yeah. They disappear and they come back. They disappear and they come back. But guess what? We welcome you to the show, man. Shout out to all of our first-time listeners, first-time viewers. Shout out to all of our peekaboos. Shout out to all of our last time viewers. It is what it is. Listen, like
shout out to our enemies. You're in the building.
You went there. You went there.
You know people are still trying to cancel us. So
yeah.
Okay, you guys try. God got this.
That's right. Listen, man, we got a fun-packed episode for you tonight. All right, we're not gonna try to get too deep tonight. Last week was kind of deep. Y'all ran me out the room. Because I invited Jessica OS on up,
did not run
and y'all wasn't feeling Jessica OS.
She was just gray.
Nah, she was giving some real truth.
She was
about cheating.
Shout out to Jessica.
And Jessica OS.
Rabbit.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? She was giving some real truth, and y'all ran her up out of here. Y'all like, nah, we can't deal with that. Nah, so y'all ran her up out of here.
There we go.
So I don't know what to say. But tonight, listen, man, we got a lot to talk about. There's some stuff going on with two ladies, and we need to, so listen, we got this mother, all right? This mother bought her son a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Got behind in some bills, was like, you know what? I need that right back. We're going to talk about that. We're going to break that down.
That's gone. That's because it's rehashed. So it's become more viral all over.
Right.
That story.
Right. Then we have another young lady who is she's in depression, anxiety to the point that she didn't wash herself in 3 weeks.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. We need to talk about that. I'm too blessed to be stressed and funky.
I'm not talking.
All at the same time. We're talking about that.
I'm not.
Then we got friend of the shows. Listen, we brought back friend of the show. These friend of the shows tonight, I'm trying to tell you, we getting ready to help somebody in real time, man. Yeah. Somebody's going through some real. The first one is like it's a doozy. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try to help somebody out with our advice tonight, your advice tonight. Please stay on. And then we have a second one, which is a little lighter, you know what I mean? But they just want to know a definition of something. But listen, we got friend of the shows, and how you can be a friend of the show. Like, if you have anything that you want to ask us, any advice, you can always hit us up. You can email us, you can DM us, text us, call us, whatever the case may be. And you don't have to put your name on there, because we ain't gonna put you on blast like that. You know what I mean? Unless you want to.
Yeah.
And that is part of the friend of the show where we can give you advice. We talk about anything and everything. I give this example all the time, all right? And I have to, because I need to show y'all like it's serious. We had a young lady We had a young lady who wanted some advice about was it a sin to have sexual toys?
Oh, I thought you meant the other one. Okay.
Oh, that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
went back then.
so I mean, listen, guys, like we human, all right? So
Don't judge.
and we don't judge. We are very transparent on this show, and this is why the show is here. So we can talk about these things because I guarantee you, man, she ain't the only one that thought that.
Absolutely not.
So there it is. So listen, so other than that, Miss Nikki, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I was about to say Christians go to the sex shops too.
Ooh.
I said something I was supposed to say.
Ooh.
Oh no.
You said they be at Starship?
How you know the name though, babe?
Come on,
How you know
man.
the name of
We're
stuff?
not gonna do that. I ain't been saved all my life now.
Okay.
Nobody ain't been saved all their life.
Preach.
Nobody ain't been saved all their life. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? She said, I saw that back. Listen. I was like, about show weeks.
She's talking about the
Yeah. Listen, man. It's real though. It's real. Listen, we love. Listen, we all love God. We don't miss a service on Sunday. We be in Bible study, but at the end of the day, the day got to end because what? We are human.
Absolutely.
So we have to talk about this in the body of Christ and try to help each other.
Absolutely.
We live in the world, but we are not of the world.
Absolutely.
So we can't ignore everything that's around us. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta come on.
No.
Come on, saints.
You know how I feel about the we always talk about them, you know, the highly sanctified folk that just have
She said, so what's the answer? Was it a sin?
We broke that down.
We broke that down good.
We need to rehash that because that's been a while.
Yeah.
That's been a while.
Yeah.
Where did we come to the conclusion of that answer?
Well, I came to the conclusion to say that it was because it's a selfish act. It's a selfish love.
That's right, because we were talking about masturbation.
Right.
Because that's when you're using
right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Again, we're not shy about stuff. You guys know we're transparent. So, it is what it is.
She said, see, this man said they be at the nice thing.
I work for a movie because ladies keep them. Oh, gosh.
This is not even the first segment, and we already go above the show.
Wow, I'm tired. Draw opening.
Oh, I love it.
Toys look like they ain't been cleaned. Oh no, since they've been bought. Yes.
So anyway, like I said,
goodness,
we got church announcements. They ready tonight. I love y'all to death, man. I love y'all tonight. Listen, we got church announcements. All right. So first thing first, man. Order of business. Before we get started, we need to go ahead and put you on the screen, young lady.
Me?
Yes, because of boom, right there.
Hello. Oh my goodness. I'm nominated along with my wonderful husband. We're in the category of host of the year from the Kingdom Nightlife Award. Wrap it up. We are so grateful. Voting is still going on, guys. This is a People's Choice Award for both my wonderful husband and myself. Aside from host of the year, can I just go ahead and do this? Mr. Man here, DJ Parich, is still nominated also for DJ of the year. And also, please understand, we really would love this one. Live Show Radio is also nominated for, I believe it's media outlet or something like that of the year.
Radio station of the year.
So please, we need your votes. If you guys would go to Kingdom Nightlife Awards on Instagram, you'll be able to, go ahead and cast your vote. And there are a plethora of our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ and just our bros and sis, period, that are also nominated. So we love them all. Also, yes, because we do have Country Biscuit, also known as Sean. I mean, that's her gum name. And then also we have artist JS3, also founder of Jehovah Jams Records. In the chat right now, they are saying, please get your tickets now. Get dolled up. Go ahead and get out. Sometimes we need to.
It's a red carpet event.
It's a red carpet event. So feel free to come out, support your guy and your girl right here. Support all of the artists. It's going to be a fantastic time. It's not something that's just adults only. Right. You can bring the whole family, get dolled up. I think it's so much fun when you can dress up and, the kids can get excited and dress up a little bit and then go out and have a good old time. Mm-hmm. Okay. And again, always edifying our wonderful Father in heaven. So
Yes.
that's really what it's about. Okay,
Yes.
we do all of this through Him, for Him, and with Him.
Come on.
All right.
Come
So,
on. Come on.
don't get
There-
me started.
There you go. There
So
you go.
that's really what it's about, guys. Okay, let's have a good time. Just honoring everyone who is
like
of
that.
kingdom business. All right.
And shout out to all of those who were nominated. Also,
Absolutely.
I mean,
Clap
it's
it up.
yes, definitely.
Proud of you guys. Proud of all of
Definitely, everybody's been working hard for the kingdom and all of that. So, man, again, congratulations to everyone, including yourself.
Thank you.
You
guys.
deserve it.
Oh, I appreciate
You deserve it. Even when you thought nobody was watching, they watching. They're watching.
Thank you for watching. And shout out to everyone listening also on Live Show Radio FM. We cannot forget our wonderful viewers of you guys with here on Live Show TV, but also Live Show Radio FM because
Let the producer
listen,
talk.
they're listening everywhere.
Let the producer talk.
Your all new Christian hip hop and rhythm and praise station. It's Live Show Radio FM.
Oh, I love my producer. She on it. She on it. She on it. It is what it is. All right, man. So what else do we have in church? Oh, listen. We gotta advertise these shows here, man.
Okay.
Because Miss Keisha has something to
Woohoo!
say. Every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on Live Show Radio FM, when Key speaks, because she has something to say. Make sure you guys check that out and support for her, man. Really good show. Really
phenomenal.
Really awesome show. Then we have a brand new show with a brand new host, a new member to the Life Show family.
Woo!
My guy Antonio with his brand new show on Tuesday, and it's called Christian Hip Hop Connoisseur. Episodes drop every Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Connoisseur. All right. Make sure you guys check that out. Also,
Absolutely.
and since we're talking about shows, the Friday night has turned into a complete mayhem now in a great
love
way.
it.
Listen, Friday nights is literally the continuation of a party from this.
Yep.
Friday nights at 8 o'clock. It's the takeover, the people's verdict. It goes
award nominated the takeover.
2-time nominated,
Oh,
man.
excuse me, sir.
Out
My
here-
apologies.
Out here in these streets, man. Listen, it is a very fun show.
It is.
I call it like the American Idol of gospel music, if you will.
Is.
You know what I'm
Other than
saying?
Sunday's best.
Right.
We salute.
So what I do, I play five songs.
Yeah.
In the audience, you guys get to, judge. We're gonna give the verdict, and the song that wins for tonight, and then they have to face a brand new list of challengers the following week. And last week we went to church. Last Friday on week 3, we went to church with 13th Disciple, the 13th Disciple from Florida. He had a song called Comeback, and Jesus visited the show.
Absolutely.
Jay, my boy was there co-hosting with me, and he know what time it was, man. God visited, and DJ Bostic watched that thing too. The Lord visited, and I was trying to move forward, but the Holy Spirit rested upon us for about 25 minutes, and I just let him have it. You know what I'm saying? So listen, guys, tune in every Friday night at 8 o'clock. There, Jay, listen. Jay will be on there tomorrow night. The guy is a great co-host, you know what I'm saying? And check out his new single. His new single called Victory. Victory is a beast.
Yeah, it is.
This man really tapped into his Teen Pain spirit, I guess. But he really did. But it was an awesome song. But going back to the show, man, please, guys, check out the show. It's quickly growing. People are talking. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it with your enemies, co-workers, significant others, exes. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
No, just I had to say something.
It don't matter. But it's a fun time, ladies and gentlemen. So, make sure you guys tune in. Because tomorrow night, I guess I could tell them who in the lineup for tomorrow real quick.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, like I said, this is the winner right there. 13th Disciple from Florida right there. Let's give it up. We'll come back. And then he is up against my girl, Miss Belly, and Sally, and Dale Anthony all the way from San Diego, California.
Okay, now.
And then right here in Atlanta, J Smooth and Los the fisherman.
Oh,
All right,
Los.
so
Shout out to Los and Nina.
That's
Those
right.
are also our brother and sister.
And
they
they got-
have a great show as well.
right, and they got a new single out also. So check that out as well. So yeah, that's it, man. So that's all the church announcements that we have. All right, all hearts and minds are clear.
All hearts and minds are clear.
All right, cool. So let's get into our continuous segment like we always do. Let me vent.
Let me pray.
Let me vent.
Let me pray.
All right, this is a segment where we get it off our chest. You get it off your chest. Anything that is bothering you, you need prayer, you need some advice really quick. This is your time to put it in the comments and be like, man, this is really bothering me. What should I do? Let's pray. Cool. Or if there's a testimony, listen, ain't no question about it. There is a testimony. You woke up this morning, all right? And God inhabits our praises and our testimony, all right?
Don't speak.
Listen, I'm just trying to preach to the people, man. So if there's a testimony, share it, man. We want to be encouraged. We want some joy. So with that being said, I'm going to get a drink of water because I've been speaking, and I'm going to let Miss Nikki V take it from here. Let's go.
And you speak so fast, honey, but eloquently. So first and foremost, I am so grateful for so many different opportunities coming in my life. And I just want to say thank you guys continuously. Thanking you guys. We're always keeping you guys uplifted in prayer. Prayer is so important.
Yes, it is.
And I cannot stress that enough. I prayed with someone in the office today. Prayer is extremely important. So I just thank you guys all for your prayers. We're continuing to uplift you in prayer, but I'm praying that I have another major testimony that's going to happen soon. I'm already claiming it in the name of Jesus, that I obtained this role that I have been seeking for and working diligently to get. And so I do have, hey, what's up? DJ Networks.
Hey,
in the
DJ
building.
Network.
What's up, bro?
It's good, sir.
So just praising right now, just asking for you guys to continue prayers for this interview that I have on Monday.
Listen,
I'm very, very excited.
listen, we're gonna already claim it.
It's
It's already done. We align with his
grateful.
will. We align with his purpose. I'm gonna claim it that
Absolutely.
it's already done.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So in Jesus' name,
In Jesus'
it
name.
shall be done according to his will.
Yes.
According to his will.
According
we
to
can
his will.
never forget that it has to be a part of his will.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever we praying for, that's I like to say that's cute. That's cute. But it has to be aligned.
It has to align
That's
with
it.
the purpose that he has set for us.
that's
and
it.
that's always my prayer as well as discernment. And I also just want to shout out to anyone that's going through discouragement, to anyone that's feeling like they are just hopeless, they're anxious. There's so much of that spirit going around. And it has been a lot this year and last year.
Discouragement. Spirit of
Please
discouragement is in
continue
it.
to understand
Yeah.
that that is not of God. I had to tell that to someone also today. All of those things, the spirit of fear. I know me personally, I have experienced that quite often. But it's your time. That's not what he wants of us. And so you again have to go ahead and align with the purpose that it is. Don't mess up what he has for you. Corey says, I'm grateful
Hold
for
on,
a
we-
new.
we skipping.
I'm
We
so
skipping.
sorry.
But I wanted
Jay
to say
says,
something.
my
Okay,
latest.
go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want me? Okay, you want to go first?
I wanted to say something real quick.
Go ahead,
If you allow.
I do. I do. Go ahead.
No, but the spirit of the discernment, the spirit of anxiety,
Yes.
especially is just showing its ugly head right now among the land. I spoke to two recording artists actually this week, and that was the consensus. Discouragement. You know what I mean? And I experienced the same thing back in February.
Yes, you
and I
did.
remember telling that on here. But I truly believe what God showed me that in that discouragement, what was happening was a shift. You know what I'm saying?
Speak.
It was a shift that was happening.
on,
We
man.
get discouraged because sometimes we may be complacent.
Yep.
I need to repeat that for somebody. Sometimes we may be discouraged because we may be complacent.
Yep.
We're comfortable in a season that God has already moved from. And or he's stretching his hand and like, come on, we trying to go to the next level, and we preach that all the time, elevating, going to the next level, things of that nature.
Absolutely.
So the discouragement is just that where you're heading or where you should be is exactly where God wants you to be, and you just have to be well with that in your soul that it's time to get uncomfortable
Yep.
to be comfortable on purpose with purpose. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, and that's what he showed me. So I've been good since then. But February, I was like, oh my gosh. I was ready, talking to her, I was ready to retire.
Yep, he was.
I was ready to retire. Y'all. I was like, man, I'm shutting all of this down. I don't like show media, DJ preach, whatever. And then you know, God has a way of humbling us real quick.
Absolutely.
And I just heard God say retire from what?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, just stay encouraged. And I encourage everybody just to yeah, man, just know that there's purpose was up.
No, I don't know why. I just felt that I needed to.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm out of that funk that I was in February.
I know. Trust me.
But when I heard that from,
That
you
was
know, my
rough.
brothers and sisters this week, man, it just shows that, you know, I wasn't the only one that was going through that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just believe that elevation is happening for those
I want
who
you to
are
say that word. Yes.
who are being discouraged, who are being attacked by the enemy. And that's what the enemy wants. God has so much more in store, the abundance. You know what I'm saying? The overflow is getting ready to happen for some of us. But I'm going to hit you with discouragement to knock you right off a course, to knock you right off of the alignment, or I should say the position. You know what I mean? To be right there. You know what I mean? So, and then we get in our little funk like I did. And I think people like yourself and others, my brothers and sisters, that was like, hey, preach, wake up, bro. Slap me inside the head. You know what I mean? You know, so that's what I mean. That's just real. You know what I mean? And yes, keep pushing.
Yep.
Keep pushing. I know it's easier said than done. God, I know it's easier said than done. And some people don't even like to hear that. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're vulnerable, you're sensitive. You know what I mean? Like your mind is all over the place. But I will say this in closing, because I sound like a long-winded black preacher right now.
No, you don't. Let him use you.
But I just encourage everyone to don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. I always go back to my favorite scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. If he has a plan for our life, then why am I tripping? You know what I mean? Why am I tripping? I just have to reconnect back to the source. The one that's giving me the strength, the power, the wisdom, the understanding, you know what I'm saying? The provision, the vision, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So just reconnect back to your source and just take it from there, man. Take it from me. It's gonna work out in your favor. That was
good.
I'm
That
telling
was good. Yeah.
It'll work out in your
Sometimes I
favor.
need to hear that too.
Let me go back to Jay. Jay said my latest single, Victory.
Woohoo!
Come on. Has crossed 18,000 streams on Spotify within, what was that? Oh, a week and a half.
Wait.
Wow. I'm incredibly grateful
my
for every radio
gosh.
station. Especially shout out to my family and my favorite radio team, Live Show. Listen, Jay.
Wow. Congratulations, sir.
That's what it's about, man.
Absolutely.
That's what it's about, man.
I'm so excited.
I love people that's working in the kingdom that's doing great, man.
Yeah.
For real.
And that song is amazing.
Right.
It really is.
And
It gets you fired up.
A shout out to DJ Network, because last week, my man, people was out there signing contracts, man.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. With Chosen Entertainment.
Man done started his management team and everything. I love it, man.
I love it.
For real, man. Everybody doing great. I love it. They say, okay. Corey said that I'm grateful for a new job as a team lead in the IT field.
Oh, man. I'm so happy for you.
Let me borrow $75 real quick. Amen.
Not what you borrowing $75.
Auntie Tina.
Hi, Auntie Tina. Hi, sis. There's a lot of people that's been on to saying hello.
Right.
Bostic. Keep
Bostic.
pushing and let God take care of all of your affairs. Absolutely.
That's it. Here we go.
Jay says, I was in that space, and that's how my song Victory was created. God had to remind me that's not a plug, but just the backstory of that song. That is even more of a reason why you guys need to go check out his new song, victory. You can of course see what he's doing on Spotify. My goodness. You said a music video is coming, right, Jay? I think you said that last week. Okay. And then Kiri, of course, says, "Amen, bro."
Amen.
Congrats, Jay. Everybody's congratulating you, Jay. And then I got you, bro.
Hey.
Oh, no, yeah, wow, now that's sweet.
Dope. So yeah, that's about it.
That's wonderful.
I don't have anything to vent about. I'm just grateful for just man, I'm grateful for you guys. I am. I know I say that a lot, but I am so grateful. I'm so grateful of the ministry that God has given us the vision to start Life Show Media, having Life Show TV, having Life Show Radio. It's just great. Oh man, I love each and every one of you guys, man. I love the connections, the conversations that we have individually. Y'all know what time it is. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? So, and again, man, I say what I said about the whole support earlier, so I'm done.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Jordan says, Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Wow, usually he says the villains enter the chat.
I know, right? I know, right?
He said, I can someone walk again.
Oh, yeah, because his knee.
He had knee surgery. His shoulder.
Yeah, it was his knee. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm grateful for that, Jordan.
Definitely.
Because we need you able-bodied and out there protecting. Thank you so much for your service.
God is a healer, yo.
Yes, he is.
God is a healer.
I'm grateful.
For real.
I meant to ask you too, because he was on my mind the other day.
Jordan.
Okay,
yeah,
and then Anthony just says, right.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, all hearts and minds are clear.
All hearts and minds are clear, darling.
All right, we gotta get to the first segment, man. You all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I need that money, honey. Let's get to it. Let's see what this mother has to say because, and let's see if she's in the right. I want y'all opinion. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. We're transparent. And let's have fun with it. Let me find the video first. I'm doing all that talking. Is this the video? Yeah, this is a video.
To pay the light bills. I am struggling, y'all. I'm a single mother doing this all by myself, providing for y'all and taking care of y'all, and I need help. I asked you for the birthday money and you said no. So that's why I'm taking the PS5 back so I can get a refund so I can have the money to pay the light bill.
How you just gonna take my PS5 that I asked for on Christmas? You only spent $500 on it, now you trying to take it back.
Okay, and that $500 I can use to pay the bills. I wouldn't come to you and ask you if I didn't need your help, but I need your help. And you can't play the game anyway if we don't have no lights.
And you can't have my birthday money either, because people cashed out that to me.
Okay, but we need lights.
Why you going out so much? I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you stay in a child's place.
Now you said stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop going spending money on yourself and your little.
Out of the mouth of babes. Right there. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, how we feel about that? Like, was the child in the wrong? Was she in the wrong? Who in the right? Who in the wrong? Would you even do that? Like, if you get into a tough pickle, like, and you like, listen, I gotta pawn something to leave these lights on. The electricity is important. This is a great resource.
We got comments because I'm trying to.
Here we go.
Well, he told her the truth. Well, the sister seems like she has the same wisdom. Oh, some wisdom.
Okay.
Priorities are off. OFF.
That's what the kid was trying to say. And I'm tired of you keep going out every night.
You know what's so funny? Okay, so listen.
Talk to the people.
No. I'm just gonna say this, right? She was actually sounding like, oh my gosh, sometimes I know in certain cases, mothers and fathers who are single, full-time parents, sometimes they do go through things. Mm-hmm. And, at first it's like, oh man, yeah, I know it sucks, but maybe she really does. I mean, it was 500, and it's sad. But here's the thing. When the child said, oh, you need to stop going out so much, that's when I was like, okay, you lost me.
Yeah.
You lost me. Because if you are going out, You can't do both now. You can't be out and they talking about spending time with us and you got my brother and you, I mean, yeah.
This is a great indicator or example, I should say, that the children are watching you.
Oh, all the time.
They are
my
watching
mom said
you.
That, you know what? The moment, I don't care what nobody says, the moment that you find out that you are pregnant as a woman, right?
Rap.
You have to start thinking for you and that baby. That baby can feel all the emotions. That baby can feel all the stress. That baby can feel everything that you are doing. And then once that child comes out, they feel, you know, the vibrations of you. If you're frustrated, when I remember my mom said that to me when I first gave birth to Jasmine, for example. She was only about not even a whole month.
Right.
And I was like, Mom, I was so frustrated because at the time, you guys know the story, you know, my ex-husband was cheating on me. He was having a full-blown affair. It was crazy. And I knew all this. He wasn't around. And I was just frustrated. I was by myself. I just had this child. I'm recovering from a C-section. And when I tell you, the moment she said, listen, when you calm down and you really pray and just calm down, watch what happens. Do you not know she stopped crying? And I will never forget that as long as I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, wow. They do. She was like, they feel everything. You have to be careful. So yes, they're watching you from, jump. Okay.
To follow the daughter
that
advice.
Tax money gone too. Wow, not the tax money. Listen. So basically, okay, so this is what I want to know. Has anyone ever done that?
Well, at least you know she ain't on child support.
Or is she?
Yo, if she on child support and you still run out of money, how?
I know people that are on child support getting nice money, taking trips, doing whatever they want to do, and then when it comes down to doing something for their children, they don't because they can't.
And I'm only assuming that
because they said that they can't.
I'm only assuming that she's single because of the situation that she in and she got a pawn her.
Well, if that's the case, then no, I think she has to be. I'm assuming though. I don't hate to assume. JS3 says children are stupid. Many times they have more awareness than some parents.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh,
that money lasts until March.
That money lasts until March.
Got that joke in February and ended it.
Same. Lost me after the priority was exposed. My grandma used to say, once you have a child, your life is no longer your own. Your priorities should change. But some parents never learn that. That's absolutely true. I believe that that's true.
But I wonder why, though. I wonder why, like, you know, is it the stigma that these, you know how they say these young parents don't have a parent?
Yeah.
Is it that?
Irresponsibility. You know, my thing is this. Didn't Michael Jackson have a song about, you know, if you can't have the child, if you can't have the baby, don't make a baby? What's that song?
Michael Jackson.
You guys know, if there's a song out there about if you can't make the baby, if you can't have the baby, that is Michael Jackson. And if you can't feed the baby, then don't have a baby. What is that song? It's for anyone who's a music head like me knows
the only Michael Jackson song that I know that he referred to with the child was "And you're okay, and you're okay."
No, that's not the one. That's
You've been hit back. You've been struck.
No.
Smooth criminal. That's all I know.
If you can't feed the baby, then don't have.
And heal the world, make it a better place.
What song is that? That's
I ain't never heard
crazy.
You know.
Hold on.
But
you want to be starting something? He says that he want to be starting something. He said, if you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby. You know what I mean?
Really? Yeah. All I remember is Mama saying I'm a sign of my Mama saying I'm a sign of my Mama saying I'm a sign of my.
I thought you were a music head like me, babe. That's all you got?
That's the best part of the song, bro.
No,
I swear he was speaking the tongue on that joint.
I think that's usual. That's my fault.
I'm gonna sing my song and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna sing my song and I'm not gonna lie. Hey man, listen.
I'm done.
Hey, listen, that's I'm done. Y'all listen. It's that song. It's that song that feel like a gospel song at the end. And an Outkast song, Bounce Over Baghdad. When they be like, power music, electric revival, power music, electric revival. I'd be like, bro, no,
not what you say. It's not like a gospel song. Well, the choir is in there, and then they were in the video.
Yeah, but I don't know what they be saying though. But
I'm not gonna repeat because I don't know.
But I be in there like, ooh. That's gonna be going in. All right, go ahead.
Okay, anyway.
Go ahead.
No, but what I'm just saying is, yeah, I agree with Desire. She probably on child support, but her money management is trash. It sounds like her. I mean, when it all said and done, this woman needs to rethink her priorities. She needs to get herself together. She going out with it, getting her nails done. Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the child snitched on her.
They bail out, then ask to be bailed out. Ooh.
They
or
ball out.
Then asked to be bailed out. Ooh,
well,
yeah.
You know, Jordan was gonna come with that fire tonight.
Wow. Yeah. Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. Hey, he knew the song.
But that's not the one. There's one to be starting something. I looked it up just
I'm
now.
about to be embarrassed.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, I gotta get the plug.
Okay, well.
Get the plug. By the TV.
Okay.
By the TV. I'm gonna finish reading the comments. Yeah, man. You got it. Yeah. The power. Billie Jean, the only one I know. Yeah. I was like, I'm trying to. How did you get that, babe? How did you get that song? How did you get that?
What do you mean?
Like, how did you know that?
You know, I love lyrics.
Jeez.
You know, I love my music. For anybody you guys know, I'm a music head. I love my music. But she's absolutely irresponsible. I think personally, he's actually saying, I'm gonna say it one more time and I'm not gonna stop. Ooh, I love that.
That's what he's saying?
That's what Jay said he was saying. Okay. We had to get some stuff going, y'all. Sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
That's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I'm gonna say it one more time and I'm not going. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes. I'm gonna say it one more time.
And I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not
gonna stop. I'm gonna say it one more time.
Oh!
What you say?
Mama said, something.
Okay, yeah, you're done.
Something about a mama.
You're done.
Because we talking about mamas.
Okay, so
mamas.
What's the benediction for this segment?
I don't know. Child, get your life.
No, the child got her life. It's the mama that.
That's what I'm talking about. Get your whole life.
She does.
Get your whole life. And while you're in that car next time, listen to Life Show Radio FM.
That was a shameless plug, man. That was such a shameless plug.
Just saying.
I have to turn my back.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so let's go to the next. What do we have next? Because I'm excited about, showing about my rodeo.
I'm trying to figure out how you got into this. All right, let's get into your spotlight. What is it?
Wow, the live show spotlight.
The Lord have mercy.
Oh, did you hear that?
Lord have mercy.
So for those of you guys who don't know, we do have a live show spotlight where we showcase different events, restaurants, and things going on, just so you can have fun, whether it's by yourself, with your girls, with your guys, with your significant other, with your family. Okay, so we have we're actually doing two, but they're similar. Okay, the first one is I don't know what you're playing.
It's not a video because when I had to extract it, it came in just that still shot.
Okay, that's fine. Right. So the first one is.
You want to do the still shot?
Yeah.
You want to do that one first? All right, cool.
So the first one is the Black Rodeo USA. Everybody is talking about Beyonce and this Cowboy Carter tour. That's all fine and dandy, right? But the reality is we all know that we've had Black cowboys since the beginning of time and Black cowgirls, all right? And so we're just going to go ahead and showcase this right here. Now, there's two. The one that I've gone to is what I'm gonna mention next. But can you put that back up for a minute, babe?
Okay.
So the Black Rodeo USA, we have June 7th. For those of you guys who are watching us and listening to us in Florida, Jacksonville Black Rodeo will be in effect June 7th.
Boston.
And then Arizona Black Rodeo is coming up in August, and then Las Vegas Black Rodeo is going to be October 10th. So just go to blackrodeusa.com for more information. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the next one is Bill Pickett.
Okay.
Rodeo. And that one, there it is. Just take a look real quick.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like fuck. Mustard on the beat, Debo, any rap. He a freak throw, man down, Carla Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe, bro. Nella new to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni air? Trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me. Marlon, they mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down.
Oh.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Sorry. The Lord is good and kind. Go ahead.
So Bill Pickett. Bill Pickett was one of the first renowned black cowboys. Okay, he has since unfortunately passed on, but his family, he leaves a whole legacy with his family of black cowboys and cowgirls. So I have gone personally to the one where they have done in Las Vegas. It is a phenomenal rodeo. I can't even speak on even just seeing the little kids. When you see them riding the horses like that, doing the tricks. And I mean, there was one little girl who was only like 3 or 4 years old at the time, and she was getting it with the ropes.
Right.
So it is phenomenal. It gives me chills. It is absolutely wonderful. You guys can go to BillPickettRodeo.com. Their next show is actually coming up Saturday for those of you guys who are in Texas, our folks and our family down in Texas. Saturday, June 14th, they have 2 shows, 1:30 and 7:30 p.m. So feel free to, again, go to BillPickettRodeo.com, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. If you guys are into all this Cowboy Carter, we've been doing this for so long. It is absolutely amazing. You guys are still on these lyrics from Michael Jackson.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to sit up here and make sure that y'all talking about something else. And look at these.
I told you
the whole lyrics in the thing in the chat.
Nah, I told you something about a mama, bro. I told you something about a mama. But all right, no, that's dope about Black Cowboys, man. Because I mean, that's really.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so.
It's amazing, and these are real. This is what they do. The cattle, everything. So if you guys are interested, something different for you to do with you and your family, your significant other. If you want to just go by yourself, just a group of you guys, feel free to go. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, this whole cowboy thing is growing, since what we got what is it, Beyonce with her thing and
boots on the ground, just
so
taking off.
Yeah, it's a wave.
Yeah, it's a wave.
It's a wave right now.
But this has been waving since before Beyonce.
Yeah.
Don't come for me, Beehive. It's the truth. It's facts. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
your research.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, cool. All hearts and minds are clear?
Absolutely.
All right, we're moving right along. Let's get to our next segment. Because like I said, we still got that friend of the show.
Yes, we do.
All right. So, listen. I'm too blessed to be stressed and funky.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Yeah, I didn't see all of this.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know, but viewer discretion is advised.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think she say like 2 words. You know what I'm saying? So hide your kids, hide your wife. I think she say like
hide
2
your
words.
dog.
Yeah, so it's gonna be okay. But
this
was a little. Yeah, it was a little strange.
Oh, I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks. It's really frustrating because I know that I'm an intelligent person and I've been able to accomplish a lot of really amazing things in my life, but I still can't manage to take care of myself. And it's not just a matter of not trying hard enough or not being disciplined. If I could take care of my basic needs and work full time, I would have fucking done that by now and then some. It's a form of self-sabotage to honestly be putting so much energy into these executive functioning skills at work and not have anything left to give myself. It's like I would deadass wake up at 5 a.m., pace back and forth, start working at 7, finish work at 6, eat, sleep for dinner, and then crawl in bed at 8 o'clock. And it's like a part of me does feel insane by quitting at the verge of a recession. But it's like if I actually want to build a future for myself and get there in one piece, taking care of myself has to become my full-time job. I was not born to raise shareholder value. I'm actually meant to live a life, and I need to learn how to be a person in order to do that. So.
Let me let her do it. Yeah. That's That's all I got. Yeah, come on, listen. Say something. Say something. Help the young lady.
Okay.
Help her.
First and foremost, we are also in the midst of. I was just going there. We're in the.
Please put the face up. I didn't even see that.
We're in the midst of Men's Mental Health Month. Mental Health Month. Excuse me. Mental Health Awareness Month was last month in May. And so what I'm gonna say is just what Desire. I think it was Desire. Yeah, she has a mental disorder. I believe she's depressed, and I believe that she is. Sometimes depression can be so severe that I'm trying to speak to this in a different manner.
Okay.
So sometimes depression can be so severe to the point where you completely check out. And there are some people that do not even want to get out of bed, let alone work, let alone take a shower, let alone do anything, because that is just how we talked about the spirit of depression earlier in the show. It is not uncommon to me to see someone like this young lady who to me, she's there. Now, some people are depressed, but they still take showers and they still do it. But what I'm saying is there are people who are literally just checked out. They have checked out of reality. And that's what it is.
So, can I ask a question?
Please.
And I'm not being funny. Because I've been depressed before, right?
So have I.
I've been through depression and all of that.
I think a lot of us have.
But depression doesn't shut down your senses.
It can. There are people that, I've learned about this. No, I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
There are some people, again, that don't know how to function. I don't know if you guys ever taken those questionnaires where they say, have you ever wanted to hurt yourself, right? Or has your depression been so bad to where you don't want to get out of bed? Those type of questions are there. And if you think about it, if someone is that depressed to where they do not want to get out of bed, then they're not going to want to take a shower. I feel bad for her because, absolutely, Dottie, every person is different. Absolutely, Tara. Mental illness is very, very real. And are those that truly love her trying to assist her in any way? I agree with that. Some people don't have family. Some people don't have anyone to come and check on you. If she has zoned out or she is tuned out or checked out of reality, she's probably distant from those of her friends. I'm being honest. There's a lot of people that suffer through so much.
To the point that you don't wash.
There are people, case in point, they're just like some people, their mental illness take them to drugs, right? Yeah. They become crackheads, right? A lot of crackheads do not wash, right? Yeah. A lot of people, because they've checked out, they're on drugs, they're done.
Right.
We don't even know if she's on something. Now, it could be that she's not disclosing that, but I'm just saying, she don't even look, even if you see the way it's a blank stare. Oh, okay.
So I can tell that she's dealing with something. You can see that in her face. You know what I'm saying? Like that spirit is there.
Yeah.
She looks tired. She looks run down. She's looks frustrated. Yeah, she looks over it.
Yep. That's a cry for help to me.
I will go with that.
That's a cry for help.
Because you still took time to put a camera in front of you and make this video.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You took the time.
It's a cry for help.
You took the time. That's why I said there had to be some type of percentage right there where you were still in your cognitive thinking, if you will, where you was thinking correctly because you took time to record this.
Maybe in whatever she's feeling or whatever she's going through, maybe she just wanted to kind of share it.
And when you got up, you didn't. I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm gonna hit you with this.
You know
how we do. Now stop it.
I'm not trying to be funny, but when you went and got up, you planned this. You thought this out.
Do me a favor. Look, can I just see the beginning of that video real quick? Real quick. Let me just see
replay the video.
Yeah, not the whole video. I just want to see something real quick.
Because you thought this out.
Well, let me see. Let me see something real quick.
Oh, I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been...
She knows she's not the only person going through this. That's a cry for help.
I agree with that.
Now, maybe to me in this video, she's sharing what she has just experienced and what she's been experiencing. It seems like she could be at the tail end. The reason why I say it is because she took the time also to have a necklace on, and she does have a nice looking sweater. It doesn't look really all that dingy. Like even her face doesn't look too bad. It looks like she has something. So she could have taken a shower by then. But she's just making it clear that she has not until
so I'm on the same train with Desire because that's how I feel. If she took, I think she was just trying to,
She could.
But let's not use that. Let's go back. Let's go back to, her case in point. All right, that she has. Again, you came up. You thought this thing out, premeditated, right? Come on, church. Somebody say, come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to break this thing down for you. I'm going to break this thing. I don't care. You thought this out.
Oh, Lord.
You put a camera in front of you. When you got up, you ain't smell nothing.
Okay, first of all,
I'm just saying.
lot of people don't smell themselves. Stop it. People who claim that, excuse me. Yes, we are. Because I can... Yes, we are. Some people don't smell themselves.
We're Mona Lisa.
Stop it.
We're Mona Lisa.
Okay, no, stop. I'm going to go to our people. Listen,
when
family.
you got up and put that camera up in front of you, you didn't.
Sir, there are people who I have tried to avoid, who I know drink coffee and smoke cigarettes. They will come and speak and go, "Hi, Nikki. How are you doing?" I'm looking like, now full and doggone well, your breath is not okay. But you still say that she was aware. They're not aware. Don't tell me that. It's like the funk grabs out with the H. I was like, I wish you did not know how to sound out your.
I think she was aware. She took that shower, didn't she?
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe she's coming out of it. She could be. She could be trying to. I don't know what her method is, but I don't know what her reason is. I just know that somewhere, some kind of way, she's a little mental. Now the ones with the funk, every day.
I agree that there is a mental problem going on because if you're willing to miss 50 to 60, 40 to 60 hours
I'm not talking to you.
in money because you didn't feel like putting some water on your body, that's a.
Can I make another suggestion or another POV?
Go ahead.
She could have done this because she has gotten fired for not working the 40 to 50 or 60 hours. So what she did was, look.
Or she could have got fired because they smelt her.
Okay. I'm done. Do you understand? Okay, don't ask me nothing. I'm done with
We're going to be real or not?
I'm being real. She could have done that.
We in the Trump era. You get fired for anything. You get fired for showing up.
I rebuke that. Don't let me. I rebuke it.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, I rebuke it on you. I rebuke it on all of us.
Amen to that. But I'm saying that she probably got let go because of the stench.
I understand, but what I'm saying is this. She could have been working remotely. We don't know. How they going to smell her?
She probably fired herself because she smelled herself. Listen, we not doing that. I give grace a lot. I'm getting better.
You are.
I'm getting much better. But with this, that joint is boys to men right now. The water done ran dry.
I'm not talking to you at all. Do you understand? I'm not. Oh my gosh. I can't see.
Yeah. Let's get to the comments.
Okay.
Oh, it's a lot of them.
Okay. Depression hit my ex hard one time. We were together. She would eat clean. Oh, she would not eat clean. Nothing. I had to clean, take care of her daughter, the house. I had to bathe her and make her eat and walk. If I wasn't around, who knows? Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But whoever that, doesn't have a great, of course,
Great.
absolutely.
It wasn't crying for help. I agree with that.
I'm just saying. It lasted for about 3 weeks while an incident happened while her dad was incarcerated. She didn't come out, so I was able to talk to him. Wow. And see, mental health is really, really important, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it really is.
It is. It is.
Yeah, mental health is real. This is from Jay. I suffered from extreme depression. Like, all I wanted to do was end it all. I thank God for bringing me out, but it's definitely real and can be hidden well from public view. I really believe that. Jordan says, you can't be actively depressed. You can be checked out, but can't be productive and be depressed. That's why I said I think she was coming out of it when she made that. And I think because she knows, number one, that it is still a cry for help. Other people can benefit from this video. And she probably lost her job. Let's call it what it is. You said you can't work no more. You're not getting a paycheck. So how are you going to survive? So maybe that's another reason why she did this. Maybe she wanted it to go the way it has, to where people like ourselves are talking about it on the platform.
That's a good point.
I'm
I'll
just
take
saying.
that. That's a good point right there.
I'm
All
just
right.
saying.
Bring awareness.
Bring awareness.
This is one of those awareness videos?
No, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that. I really
Okay.
believe is what I just said. She probably put this out here because, number one, she needed money. Number two, she needed some
Okay.
That's just what I feel.
Okay.
I'm in the car traveling from Vegas. How you go to Vegas without me, Auntie?
We talking about depression.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're talking about depression. Well, I'm going to be...
No, you're not.
No, I'm not. I rebuked that. I want to go to Vegas. Okay. I'm in the car driving from Vegas, so it's hard to hear. See, she didn't have to include the Vegas talk. What did she say, 40 hours per week? She said 40 to 60, didn't she?
Yeah,
40 to 60. And next time, don't go to Vegas without me. Severe depression, I haven't experienced anyone posting about it. Heard about it later. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Dottie says that. Hey, Dottie. People definitely do or say weird things for clicks for a viral moment. They do. They do. You can't wash but your hair is fly. Make it make sense. That's why I said I think she's coming out of it. I think she was coming out of it. I don't think she was depressed in that very moment. I don't. Now, it could be me. It could be me.
It had to be in that moment, in real time of that moment, I would say, because she said she just couldn't do it, but she left the job.
Again, and she
Or
needed some money.
fired, whatever the case may be. But
But
yet
ain't no way you smell. I'm not talking to you, Mr.
I'm just saying.
I can't go a day without a shower.
I'm just saying, y'all.
That's the DJ Box thing.
I'm just saying, y'all. Like, I get it. I was in a Great Depression, in 2016. 2 suicidal attempts, if you will. So I get it, but I just, it's something just ain't. What y'all say? It ain't mathing, man. It ain't.
The math ain't math.
The math ain't math.
I just think that she's. God bless you, whoever you are. I hope and I really hope that whatever it is that you have gone through, or if you have, I will say this: if this is all an act, shame on you. And that's what I'm going to say, because there are a lot of people that I have known that have been so bad with their depression to where they do not make a move. And so if this woman is lying about that just to get the clicks, shame on you. If you are really doing it because, just like she said in that clip, I know a lot of people who are going through this and, they're not alone. That was what got me. So, I'm hoping that that's really the reason why, she's doing this. And even sometimes it's almost like you see a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff, like people who do their vlogging to where it's like, okay, well, this is my therapy too, to get it out. That this is where I was, I'm coming out of it. But she didn't really specify it that way. So shame on you if you're doing this for the likes.
Word of advice on this one. Even if you are depressed and you needed to get it out, this was definitely the wrong avenue to do it on social media, because Auntie Tina said it last week. once you put yourself out there,
oh yeah, you're out there.
You're out there to be judged.
Yeah.
To be criticized and all
and
that.
honestly, yeah, it takes a lot of tough
So now
skin.
what's gonna happen if you don't have tough skin? You're gonna keep going down that rabbit hole. of
and
depression.
it'll be worse.
It's gonna get. It's gonna
be
worse. See what I'm
worse.
saying?
Absolutely.
So yeah, that was the wrong move. That's what I got with that.
Jordan says, in order to be fired for smelling,
there has to be
a paper trail. Once they refuse to do it, then they can fire you. Oh, yeah, that's true. DJ Bostic says she don't have peers. Nobody told her family nothing. Yeah, I'm telling you. 40 to 60, child, please. Some of these young folks just weak.
God,
Auntie.
Auntie ain't playing with y'all tonight, man. She ain't playing.
She not. There and you still haven't talked back to me about how you in Vegas. Next time I want to stow away. Derek says, bro, you couldn't tell your story while you was going through it. Once you came out, you was able to tell your story from marriage to divorce.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. That's a good point, Derek.
Yeah.
Desire says it depends on the state. Some states are at will. Employment. Yeah. That's true too.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
And then Auntie says, I agree, preach, wrong form. So
yeah.
Okay. Benediction for this. We already talked about it. This can be, they can fire you for anything, Desire. Yeah, I can't stand it. I think the benediction for this one is definitely that she just needed to maybe keep this under wraps until. Right. I don't know. It depends on her. I don't know her personally, so there you go. There goes that.
Yeah, my benediction is right here. Wrong form. Okay. I get it. You know what I mean? If you was feeling this way, and of course you felt this way for a moment, just go and seek help. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds easy and said than done. Maybe some people will be like, well, maybe preach, this was her way of seeking help. But I guess I'm putting myself in that place when I was depressed. Like, I didn't want to broadcast that out right then and there in social media where everybody can judge, if you will. Yes, there would be some who would give advice, but then there would be others who would judge. And then let's be honest, you're gonna be reading and listening to the ones that are judging you more than the advice, if we're being perfectly honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just saying, like, it was just a wrong form, wrong platform.
Yeah.
But I just pray that all jokes aside, I pray that she did get help and got back to work.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, our hearts and minds are definitely clear from that.
Yes.
Because this is one thing I think that I was kind of like, okay. Derek says, yeah, I was moving a lady in Virginia. She got a call from her son. Boss came in, fired all minorities. Yikes. Said, I don't need a reason. I just don't want to see you all anymore. At will stay definitely can hurt. Ooh.
Wow.
That is horrible.
No.
Oh, I don't like that. Desire says, man, they have all kinds of resources for mental health issues. They do. But sometimes, you know how they always say taking the first step is knowing that you need help?
Yeah.
And, actually reaching out. So I don't know if she's necessarily there. Maybe she thought this was the only way she could do. Some people are really oblivious to that too. You'll be surprised to how many people are not resourceful. So if you do see someone and know someone that's not resourceful, please reach out a hand and help to save a life if you can. I mean, on another note, because I have saved a couple of lives and I'm grateful for giving and extending that grace. So that's just me.
Yep.
All right, I'm moving on with this. You ready?
Oh yeah,
I have to before I told her about 9:15 to 9:30.
There we go. We already in.
Perfect.
Great timing.
Perfect.
Friend of the show. Here we go. We didn't do a friend of the show in like 30 days.
I know. That is crazy.
And a lot of people been reaching out.
They have.
A lot of people been reaching out.
Did you say we only have one or two?
We can do two.
Okay.
We can do two.
Okay. You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
So
my friend of the show is someone that I actually met in the ladies' restroom. I know that sounds a little crazy, but it's the truth. She was crying. And I just kind of reached out like I normally do and say, hey, are you okay? And she proceeded to tell me no. And then that's how this whole friend of the show started. So she said that, and it's interesting, we ended up going up one person. We just added one. So if you are watching D, this is all for you. So she doesn't want to be known as anything but D, okay? So D has been married She's currently 33, so she did correct me. So she's 33 years old. She's been married. They got married young. Okay. They've been married almost 10 years. And so they have 2 children together. Very, very sweet. You know, if you look on the outside, looking in, very sweet couple. Unfortunately, Dee is really battling something because her husband of almost 10 years has revealed that he has a child on the side. The child is about 1, almost 2. And he says that, you know, he's sorry. Now, they are very active in their church, Christians, you know, so that's why this is hard for her. She wanted me to reach out to our family. I'm going to say, I usually don't say this.
Okay.
I usually like for you guys to kind of go in and just be yourselves. If you guys can be a little gentle and just kind of give her some advice, because she's at a crossroads. And the way that she was in that restroom, it really made me feel some type of way. So she wants to know, should she, what do you feel that she should do? I know this only sounds like, okay, one of those things where, you know, oh yeah, that happens now and blah, blah, blah. But I really felt for her. She's really trying to save her marriage. She does not necessarily want to get divorced, but she's also at a crossroads where, you know, her family does not know, by the way. They've been keeping this under wraps. So she did say that they were going to try to do counseling with their church. However, he's someone that it's kind of like, she didn't say if he was like a deacon or something, but basically he knows everybody in that church. So she doesn't feel that it's going to really benefit her to go to the church for marriage. You know, there are people from marital counseling. She would prefer to go on the outside. But she doesn't know what to do. She's at a crossroads right now, guys, and she almost brought me to tears, man. She really is trying, but she's struggling because she's like, well, Nikki, once a cheater, always a cheater, right? So what do I do? Because you know, my kids, now I have to think about this new child. He told me not to think about the new child, but that child is the half brother, you know what I'm saying?
It's the love child.
Right, it's the love child. Like, okay, so what do we do? Desire says if she's a believer, she has to seek God and go to counseling. She has been in prayer about this. She told me. Desire says they might need to go to a real professional.
Yeah, that was a suggestion that she said. Let's see. Pray, let God lead you. D, don't let your family in your ear. They're going to tell you move on. Marriage counsel from somebody they don't know, but don't let nobody in your ear.
Yeah, I like that one too. Jay says the typical answer would be pray, but I think she needs to think about what's best for her and her children, because he would need to prove his repentance. You are along the lines of what I was going to say as well, Jay. I have gone through that personally. If you guys have been following us, our day one individuals, our day one family, you know, my ex, he did that, you know, while we're finally having our child, because we had lost. So when I was still pregnant and stuff, he decided to have a full blown affair with a married woman and claimed that there was a child that was going on with that. And so I always say I left, right? Because I did initially say, okay, we're going to do marriage counseling. We're going to try this, because I didn't want her to go through what I kind of went through, you know. But he still was just kind of not there. You know, somebody could say that they're ready. They want to keep their family intact, D. I'm saying this to you directly. They can say that all day, but the actions is cliche, but actions really do speak louder than words.
Yeah.
So I feel that just like Jay says, you know, you do need to think about what's best for you and your children, because he definitely does need to prove his repentance. It's simple as that. I left because he was not proving, you know, and God bless me. All right. So just saying. Desire says God will definitely respond. They need to pray together about it. Carol Auntie says, all I'm going to say is he is now forever connected to this woman. And if you stay, so are you. Can you handle that? Woo!
Them soul ties, man. That's what he's talking about.
And the baby, I mean, because you're absolutely right. This child is about to be 2 years old. You have a whole, a lifetime of dealing with that child. Oh, that's true. Sis Curie says, I don't know how to handle this one. He basically didn't tell her for over 3 years. I know some people who made it through similar situations, but they knew about the child before the child was here. Yeah, that part. I have to agree with that too. He kind of left you out that loop. And I know she did tell me that she felt betrayed. She felt a lot of things. Desire says, Derek says, well, this is a one-time thing or ongoing. Does he have feelings for the child's mother? What is he going to be doing when he visits the child? Is he visiting the mother as well? And because the child is pretty much almost 2 years old, it's not like the child could just, unless he picks up the child, unless his son, if he picks him up, well then yeah. But that's a good point too, Derek. Desire says she may need some time apart so God can heal her. When God heals her, she will make the right choice. I kind of went around that too, Desire, with her. And from what I gather, D, if you're on, it's okay. From what I did gather with her, it's kind of hard because their children are young. So it's one of those things where they're so used to mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
That if mommy decides to it's going to be hard. So now you're going to have to deal with, this is a real sticky situation, man, because now, you don't want to kind of do that with your children because now your children are going to be affected.
Yeah.
And I feel terrible because, even if you, what did somebody say? Even if, don't mess up a lifetime over a temporary situation, right? Because this is one of those points. I don't care if you guys were going through something, if you said, oh, I can't, and he felt it, whatever. Don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Take time to think. Please think before you act, especially you've been married for so long. You guys were in your 20s when you got married. Like, this is rough. Desire says, not divorced, but separated for a period of time, still fellowship and have family time. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, how can she do that with her little ones? they are an active family. So, you know what? Hopefully, D, these things can hurt you. These things can help you. And everyone is I thank you guys for being gentle. Sometimes we joke around and we go in, but I do know actually this is a different fan of the show for me, because usually we do have people to write in and all this to actually experience seeing someone cry their eyes out and bawl to me to ask, you guys are having a faith-based show. What can I do? And again, I keep seeing that one number. So I really believe that's UD, and that's fine. I'll talk to you again because we did exchange information. And I'm keeping you uplifted in prayer. I know we have a lot of prayer warriors here in this chat. We are keeping you uplifted in prayer. I have chills. God is going to work this out, whether that means for you to be away and you to be separated, unfortunately, and divorced. I know she also was crying because she was like, when I got married with the intent to never get divorced. Those were her words. And she was like, I said, but you have to understand, adultery was also committed. So it's okay. Not to give it like the kudos like that, but I didn't want her to feel so bad. She put a lot of pressure on her about, I'm a child of God. There's no way I'm getting a divorce. And I'm like, okay, I don't want you to be stuck in a situation that's going to make you miserable for the rest of your life either.
Right.
So I think it gets to that fine line. That's something that a lot of people don't usually talk about, because you do have that pressure on you as a Christian, as a woman and a man of God, to really try to stick in a situation or stay in a situation and, thinking that that's going to help, when the reality is it's so much can happen from that. That can also cause mental health issues.
That's very true. Very true.
So I'm praying. Oh gosh, I'm praying for you. I just hated to see you cry like that. Derek says, can she take seeing the child, seeing the product of her husband cheating though? It's hard all around. It is. And I really hope that your husband, I really hope that he's really trying. You know what I mean? Because some people say it and some people do mean it. And they really are saying like, you know what, I'm going to do better. And they do. So I'm really praying that they do. Jay says the husband needs to know that there are consequences for every action. Also, she would learn to not resent the child because they're innocent, birthed from betrayal. Ooh. So I would say work on healing yourself. Absolutely. And then Jay also says, then make decisions that's best for you and your children that doesn't destroy the sibling relationship of the children. Good point, Jay. Very good point. Desire says that she's praying for you, most definitely. Kiri also says she's definitely praying for you. Jay also says he's definitely praying for you. Auntie Tina. Now, Auntie Tina is also, well, I don't want to, she is fly, okay? Auntie is fly. She says, I'm out. This was always a deal breaker for me. It's one thing to have an affair, but when you bring in a child, it changes the game. Yeah. Again, that was me. I had to. And then it turns out that he was saying that it wasn't. So, because you never know. I'm just being honest. I don't know. I mean, in my situation, it went from, oh, I know, very cocky about it to, nah, it's really not. And I was like, well, the damage is done, bruh. But so that's me. So yeah, we're all praying for you though, Dee. Much respect. And thank you so much for trusting us also to actually get a lot of these responses and seek out advice from our family. Really, really appreciate you trusting me with this as well. Auntie says husband wasn't thinking about her or God when he stepped out, just saying. She keeps it all the way 100 and I love her for that. I agree, Auntie. Derek says don't be naive. If she let him get away, and he knows she never want to get a divorce, he will do it again. Ooh. Now, is this true, family? I gotta ask. Always once a cheater, always a cheater. Is that true? I'm asking a question because I used to think that.
No.
You say no. Mm-hmm. Okay. How so?
Well, I wanted to respond like a couple of comments ago. Jay hit it right on the head about repentance. So I believe the true way of knowing if a person have changed their ways in this situation. Mm-hmm. We're gonna use this situation because this is real time right now, and this is what we're discussing. If you want to know if the husband has changed his ways and he's improving, it's not only need to be shown by you, but the greater example is him showing that to God. He has to, the true repentance is him changing before God.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm only going off of your word by saying I would never do it again. Mm-hmm. But let me see you tell God that. And then let me see the change through God. Let me see him actually deliver you out of the sin that is causing this ruckus right now. You see what I'm saying? Because if you will lie to God and won't change for God, then you're gonna continue to lie to me and won't change for me.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I agree with Desire about time also. You have to give that time. You have to see that he has to make that life-changing commitment before Christ. She has to, from a distance, I guess, and see that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because like I said, if a person is bold enough to lie to God, then who are you? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be nothing to lie to you and continue to go in this sin, this trait that you in.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? I guess I call it this dark hole. You know what I mean? So it's all about really being, that's what repentance is, making a U-turn. You know what I'm saying? True repentance leads to true deliverance.
180.
You know what I'm saying? It's making a U-turn back to Christ. He has to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I keep hearing. And it has to be real. But the songwriter said, years ago, my worship is for real.
Yeah.
Now I need your sorry to be for real.
Yeah.
I need your repentance to be for real.
Yeah.
I need your actions to be for real. Because right now, sorry is just a word. You know what I'm saying? I need action behind that. You know what I mean? I need true change behind this.
Yeah.
Because it's not only affecting me, talking about, the wife, but it's affecting the children.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're messing up a whole legacy right now.
Yeah, that's true.
You're messing up a good thing. Because under oath, this is what you committed to under God.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? This is what you committed to under God. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible tells us when a man founded a wife, he founded a
good thing.
You messed up a good thing.
Absolutely.
So now it's time to change your ways so you can level yourself back up or even become adaptable to that good thing again.
That's true.
Because right now you off a level right now.
Yeah.
You're off a level. That's so.
Oof, gosh, let's get to these comments. That's true. I love how you said that. And I do. You guys were saying it to me. No. I was just asking the question because that's something that she also asked was, well, Nikki, once a cheater, always a cheater. And I was like, I don't necessarily agree with that. So everybody is saying no. Jay says absolutely not. I don't think so. Carrie says I don't think so. Says people can change. Derek says if a person keeps robbing and getting away with it, the robber will continue. He gets caught. He have consequences. He learns and he won't do it again.
Right.
Very good. Desire says lust is the issue, but God can deliver. Ooh.
Lust is the issue, and I'm gonna go deeper. I'm gonna go deeper. All right. Lust is the issue, but also not having sexual discipline also is an issue.
True.
Okay.
True.
Let's
because
keep
lust
it
is gonna be there.
Let's keep it a buck.
But the discipline needs to happen.
The lust, like she just said, the lust is gonna be there, but the discipline.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where it gets tough.
Absolutely. And it's tough.
That's where it gets tough.
It's tough.
But
especially you've been married, you guys married young. Yeah, I'm not giving it a pass. But I'm just saying, you guys married in your 20s, lust is everywhere. Derek says, also find out why he cheated. Was she not giving him attention? Wasn't loving him? Why did he cheat? Can I address that though? I want to address that, bro, because you know what?
I've been there.
I think it's important that I like that you brought that up. Because I remember when I did marriage counseling, that was the first thing that they had mentioned was like, oh, well, why? Where was it you? Did you let yourself go? And I was like, you know what? Even if I did, it's because I'm tired because I was trying to carry someone that wasn't trying to pull his own weight. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But that shouldn't even be a point, in my opinion, because I feel like I'm using myself as, being transparent right now. There's a lot of times I could have cheated. There's a lot of guys out there that's like, hey, yeah, I see that ring, but you know what I'm saying? Are you happy? That I got that all the time in the manner of my ex when he was doing that. That should never be a reason. Everybody, again, has lust. People are going to, temptation is out there. Basically, temptation is out there.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to know how to respond to it. You have to be disciplined enough to say, nah, I'm good. And I was saying, nah, I'm good. Whereas in the case of my ex, he was saying, hey, let's have at it. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's what.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's what I would say. It doesn't even matter.
No. If you want to cheat, you're going to cheat. Excuses aren't needed.
That's it.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
That's facts.
That's unfortunate.
If you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat, man.
Absolutely.
That junk is already premeditated and everything.
Yep.
Just like our last segment.
Again, it starts even with the thoughts. Let's be real. There's a lot of man, thoughts, okay? The thinking can get before the acting. That can get you alone because now you're lusting in your mind after this person. If you seeing that person at work every single day and you're like, man, I know I'm married, but that's already messing up. You got to reprogram your mind.
I agree with this, Jane, but you can't really learn it if you haven't been delivered from it, man.
True.
You know,
when Jay says,
that self-control is and self-worth. So that's what I meant about sexual discipline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a spirit that's still in him. Talking about the husband.
Yeah.
To the point that's why he acted upon.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And that's real good.
You know,
whole baby out.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from
evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
the power, and the glory.
Yeah. So
yes. Auntie says, would he stay if the situation were reversed? Ooh.
I mean, probably not.
He probably, yeah. You know, that's how it goes. The one who causes the damage usually is like, no, you know, yeah. So it's like the person who's the drunk driver. I always say that. For some reason, the one who's the drunk driver, the one who crashes into people, they always come unscathed, right?
Right.
They always don't have a scratch on them, but they cause so much ruckus, the damage, death, destruction. It's always mind-boggling, and I think it's similar.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's just my turn. Okay, so D, again, we love you. We love you, and we thank you for trusting us and for being for allowing us to discuss your situation. Thank you for trusting us so much. And I hope that these comments have helped you. You can always revert back to this if if need be. And so we just thank you. And again, we are all really praying for you. I am so sorry that you're going through this at this very moment in time, because that is a really hurtful time. But I'm praying that you will get through it. And remember what joy, weeping come. I can't even think right now. I was trying to say, but joy comes in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night. There we go. But joy comes in the morning. Woo, yes, Lord. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, just saying.
Y'all keep D in your prayers for real. Just don't say it. I heard this pastor one day say this, and it stuck with me for the rest of my life. I remember hearing this back in DC. He will always say, you know how people would say, I'm praying for you?
Yes.
And he was saying that people he was saying that God would literally hold you accountable for that prayer, to the point that if you don't pray for it, that can be blood on your hands.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Y'all better pray for D.
So y'all make sure y'all really pray for
that part.
That thing stuck with me, man. So when I say I'm praying for you, I'm like really praying for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I just throw that out there. You know what I mean? So and prayerfully that helps some. But I know it's hard. You know, going to sleep at night and it's in your brain, can't really sleep. You wake up, it's still there. You know what I'm saying? That monster still there is. Woo.
I've been there.
Yeah.
That's a rough road. And we talked about it. So I'm praying that you keep us updated also, D. Please. And again, I'm here. We all here.
Yeah, I really pray sincerely that that you won't be tormented.
Yeah.
In your mind.
Yeah.
You know.
That's rough.
Be tormented in your thoughts.
Absolutely.
You know? So I'm really praying with that, because that's real. That's real. That goes back to what you were saying. It leads to other things.
It does.
You know, and
it really
does.
We
don't want that for you. Know them babies. Know them babies for real.
The babies need you too.
Yes.
Romans 8:28 is what Desire says. Even when it doesn't look and feel good, God makes it worse for our good. Or makes it work for our good. Thank you, Desire. That was awesome.
It'll all work out.
Oof. Okay.
All right.
What about the other one? Is that a little lighthearted? I'm like, I felt a little.
Nah. I'm gonna do that one next week. I'm gonna do that one next week. Since we're going back to things that we haven't done in a moment. No, this is very lighthearted. This is
good.
It's gonna be fun.
Because I'm feeling like, oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
We haven't done the most random
Oh my goodness, we have not.
We haven't done. I don't think we've done the most random this year.
I don't think we have.
We haven't done the most.
Oh my
random
gosh. Okay, I need
so
that.
This is a segment where I take something off of social media that catches my attention, and I'm just like, I think we can talk about this. You know what I'm saying? But this is pretty funny, and it had me thinking. I was like, hold on, she may have a point. Let me see if this is it right here. Let's take a look.
So what's your take?
Bring back segregation.
100% disagree.
Dead angry. Bring it back. I want to know where I'm not welcome, okay? Put them signs back up. Colors only, whites only. Let's do it, all right? Rip the Band-Aid off. Especially for a restaurant. Are you kidding me? Whites only? What do I want to do in there? What they got? Mashed potatoes? Mayonnaise? Hot dogs? Colors only, we got seasoning, turmeric, paprika.
Okay, I like this.
Okay.
You were saying that the black excellence.
Absolutely.
The segregation is to get
the colored excellence.
Okay.
Okay. What's the playlist in the whites only spot? They playing Carrie Underwood and Kid Rock. We playing Babyface and Diggable Planets. Ain't no overhead lighting. What are you talking about?
Wait, where am I going?
Colors.
Hell yeah.
Look at his hair. Talking about where am I going? That's the problem with North Africans.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. I'm in. 100% agree. Let's go.
Talk about where I'm going.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What happens to you in the summertime?
Where are we putting the Italians?
Listen.
I just want to know.
I don't need their food. I don't like tomatoes.
Oh, so they're going on the white side.
Black people spend over $1 trillion a year. I would love for the government to force us to spend it on our own people.
This is very good.
Yeah,
I like this a lot.
I brought you over to the side.
And the black airplane?
Oh, come on. The Soul Plane, baby.
I want to be on Soul Plane.
Yes, it's going to be noisy on there, but that's what noise cancellation headphones are for. You know what I'm saying?
And they're going to have all the good movies?
All the good movies, all the good music.
Oh, man.
And while we at it, bring back sundown towns. They never left, but...
What's that?
Well, a sundown town was back in the day during Jim Crow where black people weren't allowed to be in a town after the sunset.
Wow.
So those towns never left. They still exist in America, but they took the signs down. I want them to put the signs back up. I wanted to say 248 miles to the next town that likes colored people. Get your gas in Atlanta. Don't stop till you get to Savannah, all right?
I'm with her.
He with me.
Oh my gosh, I loved every bit of that.
Y'all agree with her or not?
I don't necessarily. Oh my gosh.
She making sick. I said, listen, she was talking. I was like, yo, let her cook. I was like, let her cook, bro. She cooking.
Oh my gosh.
She was cooking, bro.
Where, first of all, shout out to them. What is that called?
It's
Subway?
called Subway Takes. They do this in New York.
No.
And with the host, he goes to everyone in the train and just asks, what's your hot take? And then they be like, boom. And then she said, yo, segregation, bring segregation back. You know what I mean? And I thought, like, I watched this, like, one day I was at work. I watched that all day. It's
God.
That joint is dope. That joint is dope. That joint is dope. I got another one. I got another one to play if y'all want me to play it.
Oh,
y'all put in the comments, play the next one or not. That's good.
Great. Oh, I love that.
Yo, it's an awesome, like, dude on to something. He is on to something for real.
I love stuff like that.
He is on.
I love that. She said, but I ain't trying to be late, though. Oh, my gosh.
I'm glad y'all laughing, man.
We do have pilots, no, Auntie. You ain't never lied. We have pilots now.
Yeah.
And if we salvage some of that money, if they...
Yo, but she was cooking on that part.
Well,
we spent trillions of dollars.
Some people have already started that here in Georgia.
Yeah.
It went viral about, I forgot what place. It's not far from us that said, we only want whites only. Because, you know, they put that back in effect.
But listen, y'all can ask Target about our black money. Ask Target what's going on. Ask Target. Because they got a percentage that they lost. They took a hit.
Billions.
To the point that the CEO had to take a pay cut.
Billions.
I'm just saying.
Billions of dollars.
I'm
not
just saying.
millions. They lost billions.
Listen, Jay, you're right on it.
Woo!
You're right on it. It will be done for.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Let's go back to bro was saying.
Derek says Outer Banks, North Carolina, a sundown town. Y'all be careful going to the beach. Oh. Camden, North Carolina, a sundown town, and it's literally 10 minutes from me. I do not go through there after 7.
Yeah, out of Elizabeth City. Yeah, we got sundown towns here in Georgia too.
Yeah,
and some of them are local, like metropolitan around Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, okay.
Yeah.
Now see, that's what people should be warning me about. When I first got, don't go to Bankhead. I was like, it was the nicest brothers and sisters in Bankhead. But that's just me.
I take a nap in Bankhead before I go to Carroll County.
Absolute. Oh. The only problem. Oh, Carrie says, I do agree a little. We are protesting already. Why not? Auntie says the only problem with segregation is that they want us separate but not equal. It's true.
All right, y'all want me to play one more?
Yeah, that was fun. Dude, I forgot about random. I like the most random.
Yeah, most random is cool. All right. So here's another. We got a comment. Let's see.
I'm originally from Jersey. That's from Desire. I would go back there if that's the case. Oh. I'm about to say Cali don't have too many of them, so.
Nothing you don't know of.
Well, no, I know. Trust me, I know. Yeah.
All right, so let's do one more real quick, and let's see if y'all agree with her, because she said everything is a dating app. Let's go.
So what's your take?
Anything is a dating app.
100% agree.
Spotify, Venmo.
Spotify.
Anywhere that you can message and like engage with someone.
Venmo? You're saying Venmo.
Anyone that has their Venmo public
Is a hoe.
is asking to be flirted with.
What else is a dating app?
Anything. I mean, Reddit threads, New York Times crossword.
Is this a dating app?
This is a dating app.
This is a dating app.
Subway Takes.
Subway Takes is definitely a dating app.
Definitely a dating app.
Have you ever hooked up with or dated someone from a random place like that? From like a LinkedIn or a... No.
But it's possible.
Then I don't think I agree with your take anymore. I actually, you know what? No. I don't 100% agree. If I'm on LinkedIn, I'm looking for a job, not a date. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Find me on Tinder, find me on freaking Hinge, find me on Raya, but certainly don't DM me on LinkedIn. When my profile says open for new work, that doesn't mean open for...
I think Partyful is actually a really great one. Think about it. Like if somebody sent you a Partyful and it was like date tonight, so cool.
No, I don't think Partyful's a dating app.
It's definitely a dating app. And also Instagram comments.
As far as it's going to go is Instagram. Instagram is a dating app, but nothing else is a dating app.
Yes.
Email's not a dating app. LinkedIn's not a dating app. Partiful's not a dating app.
I honestly think anywhere you could connect with someone is a dating app. You don't need the traditional apps anymore. You just need to go about your life, find people that you actually connect with.
So you think that all of those 10s on Instagram, they're getting thousands of DMs a day?
My take isn't that you should hit people up on platforms. My take is beyond the traditional dating apps, you actually can meet someone anywhere. You can find love anywhere.
Earth is a dating app.
Earth is a dating app, but Subway Takes is a dating app. Like anyone on this subway could be a match for you.
Subway Takes is not a dating app.
Subway Takes is a dating app.
Subway Takes is not a dating app.
It's a dating app.
Like church is a dating app. I'm kind of agreeing with her.
First of all,
the hospital is a dating
I dated someone from LinkedIn.
How did you? I knew the most random. Listen, this is about to be the best segment. I don't care what y'all say. What? I knew, like, how do you date somebody from LinkedIn?
I did. So, okay, so it's real business, right?
Jesus.
And he's...
Go ahead and killing yourself.
He was really cool. He was CEO, investor, the whole nine, right? So he was like, okay, he flew from New York to meet me in Cali. He flew from New York to meet me in Cali.
So what y'all do?
We were, what?
What y'all do? Did y'all keep it holy? Tell people. There's your mic. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell the fans. Come on, we got about 7 minutes on the clock. Ain't nobody watching the NBA Finals.
What? Oh, shoot. Who's playing?
Exactly. You proved my point. Ain't nobody watching the NBA Finals. Tell us. Ain't nobody.
Okay. So, no, for real. So we ended up, I was working I forgot what award show. Mm-hmm. So it was around that time. It was like February when all the award shows were going on, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, that sounds cool. And so he was like, oh, you're very beautiful. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, well, can I have your number? Because just in case, I might need, PR, whatever.
Yeah.
It started off like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I'm thinking, no, this guy is not for real. So next thing I know, he was sending me a number. We talked. He actually flew out from New York, came and met me in Cali, and met me at, I forgot what award show. I had just finished doing some kind of red carpet event. And then we ended up going.
Exactly, Jay. Exactly.
Yes, I did. I'll tell him.
How long did he stay in California?
Not long.
Where did he stay?
I guess a hotel. I didn't go to his hotel. Can I be honest though? I didn't know that man from Adam, right? Yes, I had the shut up, Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
No, First of all, he had a job. He was successful. I mean, you're talking about investor, and then he had his own, it was some kind of new business, something he was doing, and he was the CEO of it and founder. Right. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And he was like, well, do I have to get tickets to go to the award show, whatever it was? Because I was like, well, you can't come where I am because I'm backstage. And that's what I told him. So some people like to flash their money, and that's what he did. I'm going to be honest
He definitely flashed if he flew to California.
He did. He flew out. And we ended up talking for probably like a couple of weeks. But what I didn't like about him was he was too into himself. And I'm just not about that. I can't stand somebody like that. So he was literally like, oh, yeah, this is what I do. And this is. And I was like, okay, this is all we got. Like, and I'm like, all right. So when do you go back? That's what I remember telling him. Lord have mercy. So, I mean, we chilled though. We didn't do all of that. I didn't even, I'm about to put my lips on people. So I did not even kiss him. And he was mad because I did not kiss him. Thank you, guys.
He flew all that way for nothing.
Pretty much. That's not my fault. I didn't ask the brother to fly out to somebody's Cali. He the one wanted to flex.
Your maid didn't ask him to come to California, but you sure didn't stop him.
Am I supposed to stop somebody from using their money for what they want to do?
You were the assignment.
What?
You were the assignment. He didn't come to California just to come to California. He came to California.
I'm sorry, sir. As far as I know, he could have been seeing multiple people. Oh, if you're hitting on me and LinkedIn, then clearly you must be hitting on other people too. I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't know what
hit on somebody on LinkedIn. It was crazy.
He did though, and I was so stuck. And I remember telling one of my god sisters, I was like, "No, for real, he's really flying out here." And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "No, for real." Is I always have to be like, okay, I don't know this cat, so I need y'all to kind of stay around just in case. Lord, and so they did. Shout out to the crew. He did, Jay. He took me to we met up. Let me not say that. We met up at, was it Morton's? We went out at Morton's Steakhouse in Cali in downtown LA. Because that wasn't far from the venue where I was, and I was tired, and I did let him know that. He did offer, because he was like, well, since you're real tired, here we go. Since you're real tired, my hotel is not far. You could just kind of stay and crash. We don't have to do nothing. I said, no, it's okay. Trust me, I'm used to this. I'll just go ahead and drive home. And then he said, well, for real, you don't have to. And I was like, well, I want to. And then he said, well, I said, well, how long are you going to be in town for? And then that's when he said, well, about probably a week since I'm out here, I could just try to do business with some of my clients. Okay. No. But I sure didn't. Stop that. Stop it. I didn't do nothing with him. I don't have nothing. I really don't. He did try it though, sis. He did. He tried to talking about some, I know you tired. Lord. And I'm going to go home. That part. Peace. I didn't do nothing with him. Trust me. And that he was mad at me.
Come on.
He didn't talk to me no more
either. Let's keep it a buck. Oh, yeah. He came for the yams, fam.
What I thought was really... Okay, can I be honest? What I thought was really, really interesting about him... Yeah, exactly, Auntie.
That's true.
I am grateful I wasn't catfish. He was exactly who he said he was. Stayed at the the whole nine. So he was who he was. But the reality is, that's on him, though. If you would have asked me, I would have told you could save yourself a trip.
Man.
That part.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, that was the most random. We could continue to do that.
That was awesome.
That's the first one that we did all year.
I loved it.
Did y'all like that?
I love the most random.
I like the most random. All right. Yeah, we're gonna be more consistent with friend of the shows and the most random. The only reason why I started doing the most random because the segments that we had, we was on with it almost.
Yeah, it was.
It was still 2 hours.
It depends on the topic.
Right. So if the topic is not too long, then we'll do the.
Can I ask a question?
All right, go ahead.
Is anybody going to be going to the Cowboy Carter tour? I keep hearing about this.
No.
I just want to know if any of our viewers or listeners, please let us know. I'm just curious. I'm curious. Dang says use the man for a meal. No. Oh, no. I didn't use the man for nothing. I've never had to use the man for nothing. I get my own meal, and sometimes I buy theirs. Not to do that, but I'm just being honest. No, especially at that time. Oh, no. I didn't have to. Trust me. No. Absolutely not. Thank you. Thank you, my sisters in this chat.
Nope.
Okay, so nobody is going. Are there any Beyonce fans in this chat? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I don't know how much the tickets are, but they said that the tickets were now more reasonable, I guess. And I'm just curious. Nobody doesn't seem like they care, which is actually kind of a good thing.
Wow.
Just saying. What? Oh, I thought you were still looking at me for oh boy.
No. That's past tense.
Now, Derek, he played himself. Come on now. He played himself. I sure didn't. Talking about I used the man for a meal. I wish I would use somebody. I'm not what your brother was going through, okay? People used him for a meal. I did not. Okay.
Gotta bring that back up,
I'm sorry, babe.
No, you could.
I'm sorry, but I don't use men for nothing. That's just not me. Hey, Jay.
Hold on.
I like her voice.
I used to like the old Beyonce when she was black. What? Oh my gosh. That's the first time I've ever heard that. When she was black.
The beehive gonna come for you, Desire.
They're gonna sting you.
My finger.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jay says I like her voice. Oh, you like Beyonce's voice?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter.
Man, listen.
Jolene.
Listen. All right, man.
Well, shout out to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us.
Thank you guys so much. Again, guys, party ain't over. Come back tomorrow night, 8:00 p.m. Same channel. With the takeover, the people's word. We're gonna get these 5 songs in. We're gonna cast a vote. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some fun with it. And I'm gonna have my co-host from last week. We're gonna have Jay. He's in the comments right now. Yeah, he's gonna be on there. Y'all gonna see him on the screen and everything, man. Like he gave some really good perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Some knowledge to this music, man. That's what he does. Producer, great artist, all of that great stuff. So guys, check us out tomorrow, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Is Baker gonna come up and join you guys too, or is he? Shout out to Baker too, because Baker is also amazing.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Jay.
So, but yeah, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, and let's have some fun with it. Let's have some fun. All right. Other than that, I don't have anything else.
I don't either. Other than please continue to support by sharing, liking, loving this wonderful show of ours, so that we can keep these analytics up and flowing. And also, if you guys want to donate, please pay attention to the ticker below that a preacher's going to do right now. So that way, we can always continue pay our bills for what we need for this show, and then also do more for the community. We are in the process of trying to if you guys have heard about Kingdom Fuego, that is another concert that this wonderful man puts on annually, and this one we're really trying to do something different. So any bit will help, and we thank you guys in advance for that. Trust me, we're trying to do and give away another date night.
Yeah.
We have so many different things that we want to do, and so your support will allow us to do so. And also, for those of you guys who have sown a seed into this wonderful live show ministry, please let us know by emailing us liveshow it's this live show at gmail.com. So that way we can get your invoices. So please, I'm trying to go ahead and get all that together, okay? So that you can have your receipts.
Yes,
all right.
And thank you for those who have sown for real.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Love you guys so much.
Yes, definitely. All right, so Will.
Good night, sister.
All
Love you.
Hearts and minds are clear?
Yes.
All right, we out here. We will see you guys next week. Again, tune in tomorrow night for
do it.
the takeover, the people's verdict. What you about to do? Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
Let's go.
I'm gonna let Minister Jim Carrey take y'all out real quick, man.
Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. This man preaching. He got a word to say, and then we out.
Leave darkness behind, and it takes a champion to make that decision. I really want to speak to the fact that I've had some challenges in the last couple of years myself, and ultimately, I believe that suffering leads to salvation. That we have to somehow accept, not deny, but feel our suffering. And then we make one of two decisions. We either decide to go through the gate of resentment, which leads to vengeance, which leads to self-harm, or we go through the gate of forgiveness, which leads to grace. Your being here is an indication that you've made that decision already. You've made the decision to walk through the gate of forgiveness to grace, just as Christ did on the cross. He suffered terribly, and he was broken by it to the point of doubt and a feeling of absolute abandonment, which all of you felt. Then there was a decision to be made, to look upon the people who were causing that suffering with compassion and with forgiveness. And that's what opens the gates of heaven.
Amen.
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you? Would you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.
Listen to